that I'm today introducing the Max Planck Society as a German research organization. So, as you could be aware, is that Max Planck Society is named after Max Planck, the founder of the quantum theory. He received the Nobel Prize in 1918, and after World War II, the society was renamed after him. So I have just heard that you were listening to another presentation by the Leibniz Society. So maybe you're already aware that there are different research organizations in Germany. So research and education is also driven by the universities, of course, and also by the universities of applied science. But at the same time, Germany has different science organizations who do research with a special mission. And Max Planck Society is the research organization which mission is basic research. So we are bottom-up driven science organization, and we conduct research almost in all basic fields. We are one of the most successful science organizations in the world, and above all, the most successful organization in Germany when it comes to Nobel Prizes. So the last years were tremendously successful, where we received, I think, 6 Nobel Prizes in a row, except last year we didn't receive any. Max Planck Society is not just one society, one house where we conduct research. It's divided in 84 research institutes, which you can find all over Germany. We also do not only Max Planck Society, especially because of the Nobel Prizes, is very well known for doing research in the hard science, so to say, chemistry, physics, or also biology and medicine. But we are also do very successful research in humanities and social science. And the percentage you see here is not that we only do 10% of our research in humanities and social science, it's the funding. Our fields of expertise you can find here. So the biology medical section is very successful in neuroscience, plant research, psychology, microbiology, as well as the CPTS, the chemical, physical, technical section is known for its really successful research in astronomy, astrophysics, but also chemistry, computer science, and complex systems. And as I said, humanities and social science, there you can find world-class institutes, above all in law science, social science, and linguistics. Our staff is very international. So if you're afraid of coming to a German research organization because of a lack of German language skills, I just can tell you that you don't need to worry. Over 40% our directors come from outside Germany. 70% of our postdocs come from international partner organizations. So I think the most common language at our Max Planck Institutes is English, and also research is done with English. We do have a lot of international collaborations, as you can see here. So Japan is actually one of our very successful partner organizations. We do have 40 years of cooperation with RIKEN in Japan, where we just had the anniversary celebrated a year ago. It was in April last year when our president went to Tokyo and we could celebrate this successful cooperation. We also have 2 Max Planck centers in Japan. We have 5 directors coming from Japan holding the Japanese citizenship, and 180 visiting scientists conducted research within the last year at one of our institutes. I'd like to introduce some of our research programs for young scientists, for early career scientists. So if you want to conduct a PhD at Max Planck, the IMPRES, the International Max Planck Research Schools, is maybe a place where you should go. These are structured career programs where you, like graduate schools, where you do research together with other peers. You have different career options and various career levels. So if you want to check this out, we do have a website, but unfortunately we cannot share this with you within this presentation. But if you'd like to ask more questions about it or like to do more research on IMPRES, then please come to our booth and then we will share the link for more information with you. The IMPRES, altogether it's 67 IMPRES all over Germany, have this structured PhD program, and we collaborate in this special field with 36 German universities. And also here, about 55% of the PhD students come from abroad, come from outside Germany. As you can see, similar to the description of our institutes, although the IMPRES, the International Max Planck Research Schools, can be found all over Germany. We do have another very cutting-edge interdisciplinary research school where you also could conduct your research. This kind of very innovative PhD program is at the moment available in cognition, matter-to-life, and photonics, which are highly interdisciplinary fields. You have supervision by outstanding scientists. You can do your MSc, your master, integrated within this PhD program, and you have access to first-class research infrastructure and innovative teaching formats. So their positions for these three schools are announced once a year, and you can find the announcements, of course, on our website, but also in international magazines like Nature, Science. There you will find calls for application every year. But of course, if you don't fit in an IMPRES, or if your research interest lies not in the three topics of the Max Planck schools, we do provide also individual PhD positions where you can conduct your PhD research. So maybe you should know in Germany, Max Planck cannot award doctor degrees. This is always done by the universities, but in this we collaborate closely with universities. So of course you will be graduated at the end with a PhD. If you want to conduct an individual research PhD, then you should contact one of the institutes, find out if they offer positions, or maybe also you can, in your field, contact the director directly. But I would be very precise in my application. Don't send an email like, I want to do PhD, please give me some feedback, but really explain in which field you want and why you want to collaborate with this institute. And then, of course, it's possible that you get offered a position. For postdocs, we just recently, a few weeks ago, changed our programs approach. So Max Planck postdoc program is that you do your postdoc research in a minimum contract with 3 years. You have a mentoring program coming with it, also a career development program, and all Max Planck postdoc positions are now announced twice a year. So if you are interested, the application is just opened at the moment. It opened on 1st of April, and it's open for the next 6 weeks. And if you're interested in one or more positions, you can apply for different positions, and then you will see, if you get more offers than one, then of course you can choose the position which fits the best. Also here, the best is to check out our website on the postdoc program, and positions which are available. If you are already a bit more advanced, then you can also apply for a group leader position. There are also different programs which are announced in the well-known magazines like Science, Nature, and this comes together with a W2 position, which means in a German context that it is kind of assistant professorship, so it's well paid. It's a contract for 6 years, and with some arrangements also at opportunity for tenure track comes with the package. So maybe since we are already a bit ahead of time, I'd like to point your attention to the Max Planck Asian Mobility Grants. This is an offer for high qualified young, in Indian, sorry, it's Japanese scientists, it's for all for Asia, and you can apply it directly to an institute. And the mobility grant is if you have a position as a postdoc or junior faculty, then you can spend 1 month research at one of the institute of your interest. This comes along with a travel allowance, with payment for your stay in Germany, and you can conduct research for at least 1 month for 3 years in a row. So this is also a good opportunity if you are located in Japan and you won't spend all your career phase in Germany, but you want to profit on the good facilities of Max Planck or establish some networks, then the Max Planck Asia Mobility Grant could be an option for you. So thank you very much. If you have further questions, don't hesitate to contact me under this email address. And but also Rima, my colleague, who's also joined this talk, and myself, we are available at the Max Planck booth, and we're happy to receive your questions.